everyone, I'm Savannah Alvarado, and today I will be commemorating the philanthropist effects and good doings Princess Diana had on the world while struggling behind closed doors. Although we see Princess Diana all over social media today as being the most fashion-forward, iconic princess to ever live, she has had an impact on the world like no other with her wit, charm, and undeniable ability to understand everyone, no matter their gender, race, or sexual identity. She was relatable and free, which the world found incredibly appealing. Despite her hardships within the palace, she did not let it affect what she loved to do the most, which was help others in her beautiful and genuine nature. She used her voice to specifically empower and love. I would like to share with you a few reasons why she's such an inspiration to me. Princess Diana contributed tremendous amounts of humanitarian acts to the world around her with positivity and empowerment, despite her scandalous life within the Buckingham Palace. Having read several articles and having watched a documentary on her whole life story, I have clear recognition of her attributes not only because she was a princess and they were required of her, but because of her selflessness and pure love for the people around her. Today, I will first be showing how Princess Diana took her role to become a sensational advocate for philanthropy. Secondly, I will talk about why Princess Diana took on these challenges despite her hard times and disagreeable life at Buckingham Palace. Lastly, I will discuss how she impacted and inspired not only me, but the world around us as well, to keep moving forward and do good no matter what circumstances life gives you. Let me go on to explain how Princess Diana took her role to become a sensational advocate for philanthropy. Princess Diana had an interest for doing good and helping others. She became an anti-mine activist in hopes to ban all landmines across the world. She took a trip to Angola in 1997. She personally states, "I read the statistics that Angola has had the highest percentage of amputees anywhere in the world." She made it an obligation and used her resources to get the word out. She changed the view of AIDS and HIV viruses. People had misperceptions of the virus's effects and how it spread. She openly shook hands with HIV-positive patients, changing this misperception. Princess Diana opened the first ward in Britain. So I went over how Princess Diana took her role to become a sensational advocate for philanthropy. I will now be discussing why Princess Diana took on these challenges, despite her hard, disagreeable life at the Buckingham Palace. Princess Diana had a specific dedication and love for the people. The dedication she had led her to sacrifice her own well-being for what she loved. She struggled with depression, bulimia, all while Prince Charles of Wales had an ongoing affair. She counteracted her negative experience within the palace by helping others outside as a coping mechanism, as well as interacting and being an all-star mother to her sons Harry and William. She had a way with the people that nobody else in the palace had. She was more personable and relatable, which made her an inspiration in every way, shape, and form. I first explained how Princess Diana took her role to become a sensational advocate for philanthropy, then discussed why Princess Diana took on these challenges despite her hard life at the Buckingham Palace. I will now be discussing how she impacted and inspired not only me, but the world around us as well, to keep moving forward and to do good no matter what circumstances life gives you. Positivity was Princess Diana's mantra. She had the ability to do good while she was publicly struggling in her interview with Prince Charles. She was noticeably affected at remarks he would make, and this was what the tabloids were all over. After finding out what she had gone through, this was all the talk in the British news as well as American, as well as everywhere across the world. When she was doing things for herself and for her sons and for the people that she was in the prime of her element, she acted selflessly throughout her time in the palace. Her humanitarian and personable acts were what she was known for. She expressed herself genuinely, and this was very hard to come by with the people within Buckingham Palace. Lastly, I want to stress the fact that she had touched the lives of many and has been an inspiration to the entire world. She was strong and resilient, making it known to not only the palace, but to mankind that there was nothing she couldn't do. The hardships Princess Diana had to deal with, on top of the overachieving duties of a princess she had to face, were truly unmatched and made her an icon in this lifetime. This is something to learn from and has a great deal of impact. It teaches us personally in our day-to-day lives to face hardships head-on with a positive outlook. Princess Diana was truly a selfless individual filled with love for her country and people. This is not to be confused for the people she loved. This was for everyone, no matter their race, sexual identity, or gender. She left a mark on the lives of many while participating in acts of kindness all throughout the world. This was not solely because of her role, but because she had an outlet to do so. She used her title in the best way possible, under stress circumstances, while trying to maintain the reputation of the throne. Thank you.